We're at the Morse Mill Hotel in Morse Mill, Missouri, where Bertha Gifford, one of the first female serial killers, lived for several years. She killed a lot of children. She killed her husbands.
She put arsenic in their candy.
We also know of Annabelle, a ghost that lives in here and plays with the toys in the attic. There's also Charlie.
And Edward.
Edward
live in the basement. V.
In the basement.
V may have been a prostitute that was killed on the second floor.
We
Pretty
feel
sure
like
she was
stabbed.
Yes.
And she was pregnant. I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
She was a prostitute, probably.
I felt it.
Okay.
I felt it in my stomach.
Also, there's little boys, apparently, that run around upstairs. Okay, so we're going to take the GoPro upstairs, and we're going to put it in the hallway and put the laser grid on to see if we catch any dark shadows or pretty much anything. Movement in the grid, and set that up for static.
Do you have the clip part?
Yeah.
Some of the evidence that we think we found on the GoPro, you see you hear a metallic ting. And then there is a light anomaly.
I feel like the first time we were there, the house actually still looked like a home. There were walls, there was drywall, there was actually furniture and molding and things. And now when we came back at this point, their walls had been torn down, there was no ceilings, no light fixtures, nothing left. And I feel like at that point it should have maybe caused a stir with the entities and maybe more activity. But at the same time, there was a lot more sound bouncing off the walls, and you can hear things coming up from the basement to the attic and things coming down from the attic to the basement.
There was an interesting point where it's possible that I was not feeling my own feelings. That's the only way I can explain it. It's almost like something attaching itself to you and you having a set of feelings that aren't actually your own. I became very agitated and aggravated upstairs. And even though things weren't going the way that exactly I wanted them to, I'm not sure. I don't usually get so aggravated in that type of situation. So it could have been something oppressing me and making me act out its own energy.
When we were up here last, when she was giving us the walkthrough, all of the walls were inside of the ball hole things. All of them were there, and now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So you don't touch nothing.
All of this has been moved.
All of it is different from when we were just up here.
Nobody's been in this house.
Nobody
No.
but us, and then the boy and the mother.
You
And
guys-
the boy was with us basically the whole time, except
Yeah.
for when we were up here, he wasn't up here with us.
No, he didn't come
He
up
was
here
in the
at all.
basement.
Okay, sir, because we were walking up steps and stuff.
That
Now
one
that
did.
can happen, but this big
But she
one
just-
was right here,
Yeah.
in this hole.
So if it was in the hole, it had to have some type of force to
It
come out
did,
of it.
it did. Now going up the stairs may have given it force, but everything is moved. The Barbie, the bear.
Yeah. The glove was closer to the
Little
wall.
girl's laughing.
She did it.
When we arrived, we were running a little bit late, so we were in a rush. We had Mary give us a tour. While we were getting the tour, we started hearing some humming. Mary heard it, Emily heard it, I heard it, and Tara heard it. We all noted it, but nothing was recording at the time, so we didn't catch it. We also noticed during the tour that the toys were moved when we came back up after the investigation started, but we had not recorded it.
Something touched you?
Yeah, my butt. My right
Something
cheek.
touched your butt?
Some touched my right cheek.
Did it feel like a muscle twitch? Because that's what we were feeling in the basement. I had a weird muscle twitch in my butt.
Do it again. Touch
Is
your
it
booty.
Charlie? Charlie, are you a perv?
It was one of the soldiers.
We like pervs.
So we were standing around second floor back room, and we were doing an EVP session, and I felt what I thought at the time was like a twitch on my right buttock. So I felt it again, and it felt almost like a tingly feeling. It wasn't, I stood there for a minute just to see if it was something, that it was a twitch, and it'd go away and come back. But it felt like something was actually touching me. The first light anomaly that we had caught could possibly be a bug. However, there's only 2 or 3 light anomalies that happen in this video, and I feel as if
they were bugs, there would be a lot more of them because there were quite a few bugs in this house. So we did actually pick up a piano key on the static cam's audio. Unfortunately, we didn't pick it up on any of the EVP recorders, but it is on the static cam audio, and this wasn't heard by anyone personally, and it's pretty impressive, I think.
It's a bit frustrating when your evidence gets contaminated because of dust and bugs, because when you're going over it, you might think it's something paranormal, like a light anomaly, and it turns out not to be. And Morse Mills did have a lot of dust and bugs.
Would you stay in this house alone?